All right. We're not lined up. Oh, well, whatever. I'll fix that after. Hey, everybody. Look who we got here. We got what we all Steel, of course, from Steel Flyers. And as the first time ever, the premiere of E-Money. E-Money's in the house.
Yeah, man. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Frolic Show. Woo!
Let's
We
get
got a big one lined up for you all today.
Oh yeah, we
absolutely.
do. And let's not forget that today is Cinco de Mayo, and hope everybody had a good May the 4th yesterday.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff. So this week's been good vibes so far. Minus, of course, what went on with the Capitals and Rangers game the other night, which I'm sure we'll dive
Well,
into.
you know.
Yeah, we'll talk a
Well,
little
you
bit
know.
about that. Everybody seems to like that. Uh, Steele's got an echo. Okay, this is
Oh,
the first
sorry.
time doing the. It's probably not you. It's probably something in here.
Yeah, you need to turn off one of the NDI sources. You only need one.
Now my output capture was still on. I think should be good now.
All right, are we good?
It should be good.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're saying some kind of echo in the chat.
it shouldn't be an echo. Give it some time. That echo will go away. I'm sure of it.
There's an echo in the darn hills. All good. We good now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You
You
all
all
have.
have.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Really?
I'm moving you over here. This is the first time we've tried. We did three before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys have done three before.
Yeah. It should be gone now. Echo should be going away now.
Steel is echo. Yeah, dude. You only need one NDI source on
Oh,
for
really?
me and Evan. Yes.
Okay, it wasn't like that before, but I'll try it with only one NDI source. I'll shut off the third one. Okay,
Yeah.
try like that. Now see if it's got an echo.
Are we good?
Talk, Evan. Make sure they can hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Say go again, Evan.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, okay. Maybe we're good. Maybe you didn't need that NDI on. We should be
Oh.
good then now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the big thing, right? I'm doing that show tonight with the Go.
Yeah.
Doing that game tonight at New York Rangers, Washington Capitals after all the hubbub that happened there.
I'm
So,
pumped for that game.
You
we,
know what? I'm gonna sit down with my popcorn and I'm gonna watch this game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like seriously gonna watch this game
I think that
because
game's going to have a lot of viewership.
I'll tell you what, if if Washington or if New York does not come out in the first 5 minutes and lay it on Washington, then 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 something's wrong. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
New York is not going to say or do anything about it.
ah,
And
okay.
I mean that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I
You know what I
agree,
mean?
but I just don't
You
think
know,
the motivation is there. I think they're embarrassed, and they should be.
well, the statement that the New York Rangers came out and made,
It's embarrassing.
yeah, I have to agree, man.
That was
How
horrible.
why? No, man.
That's as
I
embarrassing as your father coming down to the school because somebody picked on you. Oh, how embarrassing that was. That was
Yeah, all right, I
Um,
agree with that.
yeah.
I was never on the end of that stick, thank God.
oh, yeah, I wasn't either.
Yeah.
See, my thing is like if you go on like the Reddits and stuff like that, everybody's like anti-Caps right now, and everybody's anti-Wilson right now. Like the people are acting like Wilson like tried to murder somebody. Even ESPN was talking about it last night. I was like walking in the gym last night, like hopping on the treadmill, and I was like, ESPN's even hopping on this? Like they like never talk about hockey. Like it's like really rare. So it's
Well, ever since they signed the new contract, now ESPN has actually been putting the scores up on Sports Center now, and they actually have segments now where they talk about hockey. Yeah, it's sick.
Wow.
all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's actually pretty cool. What do you know?
Oh yeah, we better.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I swear, Stephen A. and Skip Bayless going to hockey. I think I would go brain dead after that because I doubt they know anything about the sport.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'm
that's a
sure
good
they'll
point
find
too. You
people
know.
that know what they're talking about. But they,
Well, we know that there's going to be some NBC folks that are going to be out of a job.
Yeah, but my thing is back to the Wilson thing. So all that drama does make tonight's game more
oh yeah.
exciting, for sure. And it almost kind of feels like a playoff game in a way, even though the Rangers are done for the season. And it would have been even more exciting if all the fans would be there. Like they would all just boo Wilson so hard, like every time he like took a shift. Um,
Yeah.
things would get really wild tonight. I think things will still get wild tonight. We might see like 3 or 4 fights tonight.
I
Who's gonna
really
fight?
it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's who's going to fight. Nobody on New York. They traded away
They did.
Lemieux.
Oh yeah, they did trade away. Where did he go to? I forget.
L.A.
L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
L.A.
forgot
is
about
building
that.
themselves up a team that, let's just say that would have been able to handle that situation last night.
Quite easily.
The New York Rangers are not building. Do not have that team, and they just sound like a
No.
bunch of whiny buggers. It's terrible. Oh, you
Tell us
punched.
how you really feel.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
punch.
I think the Wilson thing's overblown. Like, I could see a suspension. I could see them like suspending him for a couple of games, but man, people just gotta calm
Why?
down.
I don't even think
Suspend him
they're
for why?
suspended for what? For what? He
He,
hit a. He hit him. I played when I played when I got in play fights with my friends when I was a kid. I got hit harder than he punched Bushnevich on the ground. We used to do that all the time. Are you freaking kidding me? Where are we going here? Where are we going? That's nothing. What happened was nothing. Nothing. And I don't want that to ever change. That was nothing.
See, here's how you take care of that. Here's how you make sure that doesn't happen to your team. When Wilson was standing there doing those kinds
Yeah.
of things, you know what Panarin should have
Punched him
done?
right in the
He
head.
should have home run him. He should have home run him,
Absolutely.
right? Then you don't have that happening to
Yeah.
Panarin. He doesn't get hurt, and Wilson gets his butt handed to
Yeah.
him and gets humbled,
Yeah.
right? And end of
Yeah.
situation.
But the problem was Panarin, after he does that, has got to find some place to hide because Wilson's going to ragdoll the crap out of him. So they don't have any.
Oh, he's
They
out
don't
now.
have any place to hide though. That's the problem. There's nobody. He
Lauren's
can't run in behind Reeves or, uh, name many other guys in the league that you can run behind and do that. That's just the way it is. And they don't have it.
I might have to put on my Wilson jersey tonight.
You what?
I might have to put on my Tom Wilson jersey
I'll tell
tonight.
you what.
Well,
I think Washington
Yeah,
wins
go ahead.
that game tonight because I think the Rangers are scared as heck. They don't even want to play this game. That's
Well, didn't they just fire their GM like today?
they what?
Didn't they like just fire their
The
GM?
Rangers did? Really? That would have been a smart move. Although I can't see it. He's done great with that team.
Yeah. Jeff Gorton and John Davidson fired.
Wow, that's
wow.
news. Holy crap!
This just happened like 11 minutes ago. But
Wow.
also another thing to factor into, like I was saying before we went on air, the Caps have had a whirlwind of 40 hours with the Wilson thing, and then Oshie just lost his dad, which is why Oshie didn't play the other night because I don't know if his dad died that day or the next morning. I guess he just said bye to his dad that night. I don't know the timing of that. I mean, I do feel bad for Oshie and his family and everything. They said Oshie's going to play tonight. So I think that could be a chip on our shoulder as well. It's a very interesting game. There's all this sorts of drama. Obviously, the Wilson thing. Oshie's going to play his soul out tonight. I mean, Oshie gives a lot of effort. He's one of my favorite players on the team. Just a great teammate overall. I think the Oshie Seattle rumor can just be buried right now. I don't see us letting Oshie unprotected. He has too good of a reputation with the team, and he just bust his you-know-what out every single night. So I think he's really going to play hard tonight just for his dad. His dad passed away from Alzheimer's, which is some scary stuff right there. And then also, too, not to mention, there's that Kuzi thing going on, too. There's rumors swirling around that we're going to get rid of Kuzi after this year, trade him because apparently his attitude's just not all that great, and he's just been
Yeah.
doing some dumb stuff.
I
And
don't think that's
it's
just a rumor. I think that's definitely going to happen. He's done in Washington now. Yeah.
yeah, after this year, I think he's done.
If they can find any place to get rid of him, because the optics don't look good with Kuzi. Got nailed with nailed with cocaine a little while ago in that picture, and he was in the crowd with the whole COVID thing, and then something else happens
Yeah,
now. He'll be gone. But who?
he's on the COVID list
Yeah,
now.
Oh, is he?
yeah.
Yep. So he's not playing tonight, and I can see the Rangers winning this game. I actually thought for sure they were going to win the other night because we didn't have Ovi, we didn't have Kuzi, we didn't have Schultz, we didn't have Oshie. That's down 4 good players right there.
True.
And Ovi's out again tonight, which like I would rest Ovi as much as I can, especially with a game like this tonight where the Rangers could possibly retaliate.
Washington actually has a pretty decent record without Ovi in the lineup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're like 5-1-1 or 5-1-2, 5-0-2 or something stupid like that. I mean, they have a pretty decent record without Ovechkin in the lineup. But yeah, when you're missing that many guys, that's going to be difficult. But I don't think that New York has the juice anymore. You know what I mean?
Panarin's gone.
And Panarin's gone, and so it doesn't matter if Ovechkin plays tonight or not. It's not going to really matter.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a foregone
I think
conclusion.
Washington's going to destroy them tonight.
I think I'd say 3-2 Washington. It's going to be a close game because we're down a couple people.
5-1. Seriously, the Rangers they're stepping on the ice embarrassed.
Especially without Panarin. Everything runs through Panarin.
No, I don't even care about who's on the ice.
Well, not everything. Adam Fox has been amazing this year. Let's not forget about him.
No. I think they're great. They're great players. It doesn't matter who's on the ice. It wouldn't even matter if Panarin was on there. Rangers are losing tonight.
I agree.
Rangers are losing tonight. After all, they just fired their general manager. They're going through all this drama with the media there. Their mind's not really going to be on this game, and they're scared. They're going into this game. Who's going to fight who? Nobody. Smith? Washington could absolutely obliterate them if this turns into a fighting game. Absolutely destroy them. They're scared.
Yeah.
They want this game over with. They're gonna run off with their tail between their legs. Washington's gonna destroy them. That's what I think.
Hey guys, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for checking us out. Really appreciate that. So please hit that thumbs up button, man. We like to see that, and lay some comments down, man, for sure. Check us out, man.
Although I will say the Rangers aren't a bad team, even though they will miss the playoffs, because I think if they were in other divisions, they would make it. They have some good pieces. They're just in the East, and that's their problem.
Right. Okay, well, let's get talking about that. We'll get into our picks from last night, and that's what we do here, Evan. We talk about the picks from last night, and then we do picks afterwards, and we talk about the games while we talk about the picks. So
now, everybody in the land did exactly what they were supposed to do, and they all picked the Buffalo Sabres.
That's just mind blowing. The only thing that I did say is I didn't know that Barzal was not going to be in the lineup. That could change things a little bit.
How long is he out for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's kind of a bombshell you kind of threw on me there. They fired Gorton, and because of what they said about Paros. The league told them you can't be talking about our safety people like that. That's basically why they had it. But Gorton did a heck of a job building that team. So, there's going to be a lot of teams lined up. All of a sudden, Seattle might be rethinking. Well, they got Ron Francis. Never mind. But anyways, okay. So, we'll go to the first game. You can chime in on what you think about these teams and all that because you didn't really have picks in early enough. You got a couple in later. We'll talk about that, but
Right. First game though was Buffalo 4,
yeah.
New York Islanders 3. That was the shootout win.
And
Whew, keep going.
Serrano nailed it. Was it overtime? It was. Serrano
Yes, overtime.
Serrano pulled the 7-pointer out. Woo! Hype in the chat for Serrano. Not to
Yeah,
mention picking
man.
the Sabres. You got to get an extra. I don't know. We'll put an extra star on your Pearls of Wisdom necklace there. That's
There you
that's
go.
pretty impressive, man. I'll tell you what. I'll get E Money to sign this one for you.
There you
You
go.
you get the first signed E Money Pearls of Wisdom necklace, my friend.
There you go.
Keep that up. Keep keep that in the safe because that's going to be worth something.
Hey,
Uh,
how about the ECHL goalie Hosa
my gosh, you can't Hauser, I think his name is, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
or
Doesn't
Hauser?
matter. Whatever,
Whatever.
exactly,
No, it
whatever.
doesn't
No, it
matter.
doesn't matter. Well,
Yeah.
it might matter if he keeps on doing this. What the heck? How does this happen? What kind of voodoo world are we living in here? You can put in ECHL goaltenders and win 2 games in a row against the New York Islanders that were in the division finals. Like, what? What is this? What happened here?
Yeah, that's
Now
weird.
the Islanders outshot them 48-31.
Yeah.
So the goaltending
Yeah.
is what really saved them last night.
Pretty much. That was really the only thing that did bail him out. You know what I mean? I can't believe this game went like this. I was clearly not expecting the Islanders to do
No,
this, especially against
no,
Buffalo. No,
Yeah, Buffalo's horrible.
yeah.
something's going
I
on.
think that's the bigger story here, isn't it? That the Islanders just
And
can't get their ever since
yeah,
that trade, the Islanders can't get their motor running.
yeah,
Like it's really weird. I don't.
something's going on.
What do you guys think in the chat there? What do you think's going on with the Islanders
Yeah,
there?
well, they're 4-4-2 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Hopefully, the Capitals play them in round one. That'd be great. I would feel pretty confident about that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. I would. That's the team I'd want to play right now. But
Yeah,
do we really think that they're going to be like this come playoff time?
it could be different.
You would hope so.
I
Uh,
hope they are, huh?
yeah.
Because if they aren't, it's going to be a short playoff for
If they're playing, if they're
Yeah,
playing, well, they were up 2-0 in this game, right? And then
Yeah,
now again, we talk about like this about that, but I watched the game. You really got to respect what this coach has done in Buffalo too. The,
yeah. Since he's come in there,
yeah, this team's pushback is pretty impressive, and these guys don't seem to not. These guys seem to be believing in each other and themselves, like pretty darn quick here, right?
right?
So he's created a pretty darn good environment there in Buffalo. So I don't want to take the
We'll
shot
see.
shine off of
We'll
that, but
see. Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see how it
We'll
goes.
see when they start playing other. Well, didn't they just beat Washington? We just talked about too. I mean, they're beating some pretty
Yeah,
impressive names right now.
right. I mean, I'm going to be interested to see how things pan out for Buffalo, especially with the new coach and how things are going to work out with them getting some pretty high up draft picks for next year.
and Eichel will be back too.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Eichel will be back, and
One
so
of the very few good players on that team.
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see how things pan out for Buffalo next
Wow,
year.
I love the way Reinhardt's playing up the middle there.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I was going to name drop him. Yeah, he's been some sauce.
Wow, he has been just knocking it right out of the park. Everything he shoots goes in. Playing tough. Great. What did Craig Brax of the Rangers fire their GM? Yeah, well, I have to let that kind of soak in because Gordon did a fantastic job with that team. And Davidson, by the way, who is well respected all through the league. He basically built that St. Louis team that won the cup. Then he went to Columbus for a while, and this was his dream job to play for the Rangers, and now it's over. Wow, what a turn of events! Holy crap!
Well, there you have it, folks. We have all the breaking news right here on the Perlo
A
Wisdom
lot of
Show.
it. A lot of it. A lot of it.
Yeah,
Oh man, here we
Jeff
go.
Skinner's even played okay, which is far. which is
lately.
far from what you would have said before the Hall trade at
Exactly.
all. So that was it's very interesting. It'd be interesting to watch Buffalo, see like you said, see what they do in the off season. Now the cool thing is because they have Reinhardt up the middle there, they can find wingers, which is a little easier to find, and then they can work on their defense. But even their defense, there's been Ristolainen has been playing better. Like everybody has been playing fantastic. So
Agreed. Agreed.
one cool thing of that's a really cool story about that Hauser guy though. Also, as surprising as it is, it's a really cool story to guy to come up.
It's better than the Zamboni guy because he's actually sticking around. The Zamboni guy only came in for one game.
I still can't believe that.
Right.
I forgot about that. That's typical Toronto Leafs, though.
Yeah,
Well, hey.
yeah,
I still get the feeling they're going to lose in round
oh
one.
yeah.
I still get that feeling. It's every year. Death, taxes, and Leafs losing in round
Yeah,
one.
and we're doing something
Pretty much.
ridiculous like, losing to the Vancouver Canucks the moment after they said they cannot play this game because they're going to be too tired and everything. And I thought that was just,
And
I
then
thought they were
lose to
just,
him.
that was just as bad as losing
Yeah.
to the Zamboni driver. Pretty close, anyways. But that was bad. Okay,
Oh,
Devil,
man. Next
Devils
game.
Bruins, right?
Yep. This was another overtime game, and it was New Jersey on top, 4-3.
Oh yeah, they beat the Bruins. That's been weird. They have beaten the Bruins, I feel like almost every single time they've played each other this year, which is quite strange.
Not every time, but I think they have the
Almost,
Yeah,
season
almost,
yeah.
series.
Yeah,
almost.
last
Yeah.
year,
Right.
Halak has got their or Blackwood has their number. It seems every time
Yeah, they
Blackwood
have a
is,
couple good young guys
they're going to be a good team. But
within like 2 to 3
yeah,
years.
like I don't know, the offense is fine. They just got to get some defense added to that D line. But
Yep.
that should the
Agreed.
Sharon Govich kid came out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But he was. I think he's also another number one or a first round draft pick just in the later round.
Was he? Let me check that out.
I think he might have been
Uh,
because I know that there was two players that came in the same time that Hughes did.
I don't remember his name, so it leads me to think he wasn't because I'm me, I'm a huge draft guy, but maybe I
Right.
missed one. I'll take a look here. They got lots of cap room to
Okay.
fill in holes and all that kind of stuff like that too.
New Jersey does.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but no,
Yeah.
I didn't think he was a first. He was a fifth round pick.
Oh, he was. Okay. All
Talk
right.
about grabbing a player in the fifth round. Holy crap!
Phew.
Wow.
Man, that's how you do it.
Yeah, and he didn't. That is pretty impressive. Get a fifth round pick and he's got 16 goals in 51 games this year. Fantastic. Um,
Somebody knows how to do their scouting.
yeah, they seem to be doing really well there. They got a lot of. They got that Yanni Kalkinen kid from Carolina when they traded. I think it was Vatanen they traded for him. That's a pretty nice haul. Pavel Zacha they picked in 2015. He took a little while, but he's looking really good now. Yeah, they got a lot of talent there. Of course, Nico Hischier, they picked. He was first overall that
Yep.
year that Patrick got selected. It's just the defense. They got really poor defense. And once,
I agree. I agree. And once they do get that going down there in New Jersey, because I think Blackwood is a pretty darn good goalie that could be their number
Yeah.
one goalie easily. You know what I mean? If they had a better defense, they would probably be winning a lot more games. You know what I'm saying? But they kind of got the raw end of the stick too because they got put in the East. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That
Oh,
division
we got to
is
talk about
amazing.
that.
Right.
Somebody else got a big 7-pointer in this one. It was
Uh-oh.
JP. JP.
Oh.
JP nails the 7-pointer. Boom! Devils in OT 4-3.
There you go.
Got it.
Whoa.
Nobody else had the Devils 4-3. Devondra is rocking all the time, man.
There you go.
Holy crap.
Hey, John, the GOAT is in the house.
Woo! Wow. Nice.
We've
The
been
goat.
graced by the GOAT.
talking about that, the GOAT did a video on this whole Washington incident. You gotta check it out.
I know.
Like
I know.
usual, we share the same brain. We totally agree with each other. And we're
That's
going to be on tonight, Rangers, Washington. I can't wait.
going to be awesome. That's going to be
If
awesome.
you have,
That's
I
gonna
know.
be a
if
game.
you have not seen the GOAT do, that's why he's the GOAT, do play-by-play, man, you got to check it out. The guy's freaking rocks.
Who does the play-by-play?
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
he
that?
does the play-by-play.
Oh, yeah.
Which one's the goat?
John,
John, off-the-wall hockey.
Off the
Oh,
wall.
off the wall. Oh, yeah, I've seen his stuff. Like,
Yeah.
once or
Yeah,
twice.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah, man.
I love his stuff.
I was on the game last night with the Flyers and the Pens. So we did that game last night. And then Perlo's going to be on the game tonight with the Capitals and the Rangers.
Yes.
So there you go, man.
can't wait for
Oh,
that.
snap.
So
Are we going to get into this? Let's get into this Pittsburgh-Philly game here
Oh.
because I had somebody ask a question about what's going on with Gostisbehere, and it looks like he's going to get a hearing,
okay.
Yeah. Yep.
which
I didn't see what happened. Honestly.
okay.
I wait. I want to say
So,
something first.
After the goal, all right, go ahead.
There was a Twitter by our O&B guys.
Okay.
Okay. You check them out too, by the way. They're fantastic. Steel Flyers, all of those guys, amazing.
Yeah, man. O&B puck.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
O&B
dude.
puck. Woo, amazing. I think it was Yariv. And he was talking about the game and some things that happened. And I messaged, I don't watch the game because I want them to lose, and I hate watching them to lose all at the same time. It's too emotional for me. My brain just explodes.
It
I
is.
can't watch it because I hate watching my team lose, but I want them to lose. So, anyways, go on with. That's the reason why I didn't watch
All
the
right.
game because I.
Okay. So imagine calling the game, rooting for the team, and then watching them getting utterly destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, so they put on the happy face and make everything sound great, but it's all good. It's part
That's
of the
right.
job.
You called the
Yeah,
game.
Flyers
with
got
last
slaughtered.
night,
That's right. So what happened here is Friedman scored a goal, empty net goal, and as he was skating away from the net, Gostisbehere put his stick on his hip.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, right, and just to kind of give him a little nudge, and then Friedman gets the Oscar for making it look like he got run over by a truck
Right.
and falls into the boards.
Right.
Right? So now I've seen people say that it was a dive, and I've seen people say he should win an Oscar, and then I see people say that Gostisbehere shouldn't have been, cross-checking him in the hip and all that other stuff. And I'm like, well, look, here's the thing, okay? People are taking liberties in the NHL, okay? The refs are not stopping it, and the players are not allowed to do anything about it. This is the kind of stuff that happens. Okay, if you don't have guys policing the NHL, this is the kind of garbage that happens. Okay, quite honestly, I don't think it was anything malicious that Gostisbehere did. Okay, should he have not have touched him? Correct. He probably should have just never have touched him. We wouldn't have this thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
it's not like he laid a full-on cross check and took him down, and you know what I mean. He just kind of did one of those, like, yeah, I see you scored. You know what I mean? Like somebody on the fanny for doing a good job. That's kind of what it looked like,
Yeah.
right?
Good job
That's,
there. Aren't the Flyers trying to get rid of Gostisbehere anyway?
here's the
He's
thing.
actually been playing one of the.
He has.
He's been playing well.
Gostisbehere has been one of our better defensemen this year when he's been in, when he's been allowed to be
Which in itself
and-
does not mean he's played well. You can be one of the better defensemen and still suck. But anyways.
Right. Because our best defenseman
Yeah.
scored a bloody goal,
Yeah. Okay.
right, and still played 20-some minutes a night.
Right.
And the best defenseman on the Flyers is, wait for it, Justin Braun?
He was last night.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
The best defenseman wouldn't be
It is
Provorov.
Provorov. He was just talking about last night specifically.
Oh, I was gonna say I misheard.
Oh no, actually he's being sarcastic too because they
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I
they,
guess I like.
Dripping.
they
with
they
it.
they
Sorry.
play him.
Wow. Okay, I feel
They
stupid. I was gonna say that's pretty much a fact that that's the Flyers' best
they play
defenseman.
him like he's the best defenseman, and
He has not missed a single
yeah,
game. He has not missed a single game, yet Gostisbehere has been out for multiple handfuls of games. Moran has been out for handfuls of games. Myers has been out. Haig has been out. Gostisbehere, even Gustafson when he was here was out. But yet there Braun is every night, that smiling face.
yeah.
I'm here. Yeah.
Man, I tell you what though, the Flyers have just massively disappointed this year. I know we've talked about that before, but like I don't know. I don't want to keep adding salt to the wound. I guess we probably should move
It's
on.
all right.
You
It's
could just
okay.
go
It's
on and
okay.
on
You
and
can.
on. That's why I said I don't want them to win, and I have a hard.
Yeah.
All show long.
It's time for them to
We're gonna
get
talk
a draft pick, move on to next year. As far
Exactly.
as I'm concerned,
Yeah, and,
Hope Carter Hart remembers how to play goalie.
yeah. I like what CL said.
Those numbers make me want to throw up in this trash can.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm with you. I like what CL said, right? TK hugging Crosby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I kind of saw that on the replay where it was.
Look, I just have to say this, but that was Crosby. That was Crosby pushing TK's head down on the ice.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. All right. They each got 2 minutes. There was something else that happened in the game that I was a little bit disappointed about, too. There was a call that was made on the ice for a high sticking call, okay? And nobody on the ice called it except for the back judge way back, right? Put his arm up, high sticking. They looked at the replay, found out that it was one of the Flyers players' own player's stick, and suddenly there was no penalty. Right? Couple minutes later, guess what? The same thing happens, only it's reverse. Okay? And guess who gets the penalty? I don't. How can referees continue to still be allowed to call games when they do that kind of stuff?
They should make robot refs. I will say this: refs in hockey aren't nearly as bad as refs in the NFL.
No, best refereeing in the league. I have a hard. I have a hard time with. I don't like. As far as I'm concerned,
I've watched a lot of both, and NFL referees I think are more blind than Ray Charles.
Considering what you have to do to be a referee too, it's a lot harder to be a referee in hockey than it is.
I give the black and whites all the credit in the world. I would not want to be a referee in the NHL. I would not want to be a referee in the NFL. Okay, I would not want to be that. I would not want to take that job.
I'd be a UFC referee. That'd be a fun one to ref because you're right there by the action.
Right,
it's not that hard to ref because you're looking at two people the whole time.
And one guy laying there bleeding, standing. Hey, the guy standing wins. That's easy.
All right, stop the fight. I don't want him to die. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
That would be the only sport where I would like love to like ref that. But besides the point, like hockey refs do suck, in my opinion, not nearly as bad as NFL refs, but maybe that's also because the games of football mean more than hockey in the regular season, where a couple bad calls could ruin that team season. As with hockey, you could lose like 5 games in a row and you could still make the playoffs just because there's so many games.
No,
same thing with basketball, same thing with
baseball. I get what you're saying, right? I get what you're saying, but look, the referees have the most difficult job in the world, okay? But if they're going to go for a replay for one call, why can't they go for a replay on another call? Okay? If you're going to call it one way, then call it the other way. If you call it for one side of the puck, then call it for the other side of the puck.
That.
Look, I don't care about what penalties are called because every game that I watch, I see at least 4 or 5 penalties that are not called.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I see ones that are like,
I've seen that too. And 2 things that I've noticed, and I haven't watched hockey as long as you guys have. I've been a hockey addict since 2015. One thing I noticed is, and it basically came out about a month ago where the one ref got fired for saying, hey, let's give this team a makeup call, where hockey referees love to do a makeup call. And 2, in the playoffs, at least from what I noticed, when it's like a game like 6, game 7, third period overtime, double overtime, they will hold their whistles. Like
the
a
playoffs.
player could get stabbed in the middle of the ice, and the ref's just like, I didn't see it. Play on. Like it's
In the
overtime. Let's go.
playoffs.
Yeah.
That usually happens in the
There's
playoffs.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't find any. I
Nothing
don't find
wrong with
anything.
that.
Yeah, one guy got stabbed. Let's keep on
The
going.
fact of the matter is that the referees are the controllers of the game. They're not. There is so much that we don't know that's going on the ice. Like you see a call and they don't call it. It could be because they're turning a blind eye because that person is being an idiot. You know what? So I'm not going to call that. Screw you. For reasons you don't even know why. The optics of what you see on the ice and what's actually going on in the ice are two different
Yeah.
things. Like what I said
Yeah.
yesterday. Like
Agreed.
what I said yesterday. After Wilson did what he,
Yeah.
Wilson did, what he did was stupid. Whatever. I don't think it's suspendable. But the next game, the referees know what Wilson did, and when say somebody from the New York Rangers goes in there and gives him a little bit of an elbow into the head or a little bit or gives him a butt end into the ribs and he falls down on the ground,
Yeah.
all of a sudden the referee
I didn't see
all of a
that.
sudden everybody's like, that's a penalty, and the referee's like, what penalty? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what's going on.
Automation.
I don't know what's.
Automation.
I don't know what's.
Fire all
Yeah,
of them.
I don't know what's going on the ice. So that's why when I see things,
Automation.
when I don't, I see
Yeah.
if you see like a trip that happened, it's like that was obvious. But I don't know what's going on the ice. And evening up, yeah, they even up. That blew me away when the league all acted like, oh my gosh, we gotta get rid of
It never happened.
What are you-
They all do
Look,
it. We've
this-
all seen this
This
makeup
league
calls.
is
We've all-
this
Gosh.
league is looking more
Yeah.
and more stupid all the time. Like they just think we're dumb. I guess I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Every league acts like that.
I don't think it's.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, most people are pretty
It's
stupid.
more now than it ever
Here's the
was
thing.
before because they're trying to act like some way or something.
The only thing that I dislike is the fact that I don't want the referees deciding the games. That's my biggest point.
Yeah.
Okay. I want the players on the ice or the players on the field or the court or wherever. They should be the ones deciding who wins and not, or who wins or who loses, not the black and white stripes.
That happens
That's
in
all
football.
I got to say.
I'm sure.
That's all I got to
I
say.
don't think. I think in some ways they can, but I don't think they're. I don't think they intend to do that at all. Exact opposite. That's why.
I don't know.
That's why you have.
whether they're intending to do it or
That's
not.
why you have even ups and all of that. Because they don't want to be the ones to decide the game. So when they know they screwed up, they'll do an even up. You know, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
well.
Blackhawks versus Canes. We better keep rolling here because we got 15 minutes.
Yeah, Kane's
Carolina.
busted.
Carolina
Yeah, man, that
is
was-
just this is a team that was on 6 games in 9. They played 6 games in the last 9 days. Carolina.
Wow.
Oh, and they're just crushing, man. Just crushing.
Yeah, they can win the President's Trophy, which is a curse, but they could still win it.
I
Well-
look at playoff teams when I look at teams that are going to win. Like I pick my teams that are going to win. I look at games like this when you're exhausted and you're up against a team like this on a back-to-back and you slaughter them 6-3. Wow, amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
They're
100%.
they're very good. They're a very dangerous team. Like I said, I would only be worried if I was a Canes fan. I would only be worried about the President's Trophy because that thing is a curse.
Yeah.
But they
I'm not
can
worried
go
about it.
far.
Yeah.
I would be worried about the President's Trophy. What I'd be more worried about is the goaltending.
That's been a black and white area for them.
That's what
for
I
the past
mean.
couple of
Now,
years.
Mrazek played really well last night at 27 saves, but he was playing against Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Nedeljkovic has actually played better
Yeah, he's the best goal.
Over
He's
the-
their best goaltender.
over the period of time. You know what I mean? And so, look, if they can nail down that goaltending, Carolina is unstoppable.
Yep.
but my thing is too. I don't think their goaltending is as bad as what people make them out.
Oh, no,
to
I
be.
agree.
But it's
I
not
agree.
elite. It's not elite. It's not like their biggest
Right.
strength. But I think like Mrazek or I can't pronounce his name, Nedeljkovic,
Nedeljkovic.
whatever. I suck at pronouncing names. That's
Yeah.
just a weakness of mine.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think you can win a cup with one of those two guys, and they're both putting up pretty respectable stats right there. I mean, they have some solid players. Aho's been a monster this year. Trocheck's been good. Svechnikov's been good. Dougie's been good. And someone that's very, very, very underrated. This guy should get more respect to his name is Jacob Slavin. He's not gonna light it up offensively, but he's just there at the right time and just does the right things. He's more of, I would say, he's more of a defensive defenseman than he is of an offensive defenseman. Like you're not going to see him quarterback the power play, but
Right.
just watching him a little bit here and there, and just looking at film and everything, I'm like, man, this guy's impressive. Like in my opinion, he's a top 10 defenseman in the entire league.
Man, I really like Nino Niederreiter. I like his game too. He had 2 goals last night too. And
Yeah, he's starting
has,
to become more consistent now.
He is, man. He's got 16 goals now on the season, so he's starting to become a little bit more consistent as well too. So, and you're starting to hear his name mentioned a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. So yeah.
Okay, here's a good.
I would not want to play Carolina.
No, they're dangerous.
I would not want to play Carolina.
And it looks like they're going to play the
Nashville.
Blues round one.
Or Blues, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like. Or not Blues, I'm sorry. I got it all mixed up. Yeah, it looks
Nashville.
like it'll be them in Nashville round one, chances are, because the Predators are a little bit tight with the Stars right now, but I just looked at the odds, and the Predators have a ridiculous high chance of making it. So let's just say it is Carolina and Nashville round one. That's
each Predators, St. Louis, and I forget who the other team is, can all clinch tonight.
Yeah, Predators can clinch. I think the Blues can clinch. I mean, Blues are going to get over the Coyotes.
But mathematically they will make it. So. All right.
Yeah.
Last game.
Well, I haven't did the scores yet for one thing, and I wanted to talk a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about what you mentioned there with Niederreiter. Niederreiter, he was with the Islanders, and he was young and kind of immature, and wanted to play more, but they said the reason why they weren't, he had to learn to be more consistent, right? And they ended up trading him to Minnesota. Goes to Minnesota, and same problems. Inconsistency. Talks of trading him. Finally ends up going to Carolina. And now, all of a sudden, he's becoming a beast. Why? Roddy Brind'Amour, man. Roddy Brind'Amour is the freaking gold in that. He is the glue of that team. I know they got a cheap owner or whatever. Like shouldn't call him cheap. He's doing a great job in Carolina where they're building the fan base.
Frugal.
He's
frugal.
He kind of has. He doesn't really have the fan base to do otherwise, right?
Right.
So he's building a fan base there and stuff like that. But you got to drop it for Brindy though. You can't lose Brind'Amour. Don't be. I just can't see them doing that. You got to sign him up.
I was just going to say, he has not been re-signed by them as of yet. In fact, they haven't even had any discussions for his extension in Carolina. And I'll tell you what, man. I can dream. I'm allowed. It's McWorld. Yeah, exactly. I would love to see a homecoming.
Yeah,
to see Roddy Brind'Amour be welcomed back into Philadelphia with open arms. Oh, my gosh.
So would I.
All right. I'm awake now. I'm awake.
So would I,
sorry.
It could happen because
dreaming.
Yeah, right. All right. Sorry. I'm awake.
And
now.
It could happen because I really do like the owner of the Carolina Hurricane. I think he's done great. I loved what he did with the what did they call that? The surge and all that stuff. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that kind of.
According to Dom Cherry, they're a bunch of jerks now.
Yeah.
That guy's a moron.
Yeah, good. How's that podcast going? Okay. I loved it. I love what he's doing there. But he has said before, I would never stop anybody from wanting to go somewhere else for ever. So he's going to let Brindy check the field. And if he wants to go, he goes. He's just that kind of guy. It's possible. Brindy's got a family to take care of too, right?
I know.
Okay,
right.
So this game was, what was the score?
6-3. 6-3 Carolina. 6. Chicago 3.
Nobody had 6-3. I had 4-3. 6-2. Bill T was close.
I think I did a few picks yesterday. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did, but
I can't even remember how I did.
I don't. I don't even try to keep track of
I
points, man,
haven't.
because
Yeah,
I you know,
I just make picks for fun. I'm like, all
Well,
right,
me
here
too.
we
it's all
go.
for
It's
fun.
not no
It's all
good.
for fun, anyways.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
So,
gonna do picks tonight though for tonight's game.
yes,
uh,
that's going to be fun.
I'm with you, Lauren. I'm with you. I either him for Jack Adams, or maybe even
I
Quinville
think Quinville
in
gets it this
Florida.
year. I think Quinville.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quenville's got
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah,
Quenville's award. And
yeah.
yeah.
oh, yeah, I forgot we are doing an awards thing. What next week? I guess after the
I don't
season.
know. Whenever we can. No, we're gonna try to do one
We can
here.
do one. I
And
can get back to doing videos tomorrow. So,
all right, cool. Well, there you have
not
it.
to say we will do that tomorrow, or you have to, but
Right, but
Well,
we're gonna be. They're in the works. How's that?
yeah,
yeah, I still need to write stuff down and look up a couple things. There's obviously a couple that are on lock, and then there's some where it's like, all right, we gotta like look into things more. I feel like it's easiest just to wait until the season ends. That way, all the games are played. We can get all the stats there and everything. I don't know. That's just me personally, but
yeah.
I'll
Okay.
start doing my homework on that soon.
There you go. Cool
Okay.
beans. So now we got the last game, the Edmonton Oilers versus the Vancouver Canucks. And was there even any question about this game? I mean,
Nope.
No.
McDavid got to 93 points. I think he's going to do it. Yeah, I'm hoping he does. I really, really hope he does
Bow down to
make it to 100.
McNeefus.
Yeah, right. So,
Ah, she's so good.
Incredible.
Here's a question for you two. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Steve.
No.
go.
When it's all and this is probably recency bias and me being way younger than both of you. When it's all
Thanks.
said and done, when it's all said and done, will McDavid be greater than both Crosby and Ovi?
Yes.
Too small of a window, I think.
No.
But
No.
all right,
You don't need to.
hold
I'll tell you.
on. Just hold
I
on.
think he is better than both of them.
Oh,
I'm saying
you
when it's
do.
all said and done.
Okay. When it's all said and done, I think that he's going to be probably one of the most prolific scorers to ever play the game. But I don't know if you can put him in. He's got to win some cups.
He
Yeah,
will.
You know what I'm saying? He's got to win some cups, man. And so, yeah, skill wise, points wise, you can be compared to the great one. You understand what I'm saying? But until you raise that cup over your head, it's all just numbers.
Yeah. Wayne Gretzky got
So
lucky.
numbers wise, will he be better than Gretzky? Yeah, probably. This league, the way things now, I think he's going to be able to score more goals than Gretzky did. I mean, look at how he's gotten so far this
Yeah.
year. Look, I mean,
Gretzky had a. He'll
I
tell
think I
you.
think it, I think I think it's
Gret,
impossible.
Gretzky had an easier era to score points than now, though.
That's true. He did.
that's what I'm talking about.
So
That's true. But what I'm saying is too, numbers wise, no one's going to touch Gretzky. I don't think we'll ever see that just because of one, how good of a player he was, and two, like Steve pointed out, it was easier to score back then because if Gretzky never scored a single goal, he would still be the all-time points leader. But I'm just asking uh, the Ovechkin Crosby thing because in my personal opinion, Gretzky will always be the best ever, and Lemieux is going to be a very, very close second. I don't think McDavid can beat them in terms of just legacy, but I think McDavid definitely has the ceiling to beat Crosby and Ovi legacy wise. Right now, like Steele pointed out, McDavid has a small body of work compared to Ovi and Crosby. Ovi and Crosby have been in the league for like 15 years. McDavid's been there for like 5 years. But I think when it's all said and done, I think McDavid will go above both of them.
If he keeps this pace,
Yeah,
if he can keep this pace for the next, say, 6, 7 years,
yeah.
okay. And we're look, that's basically what he's going to have to do in order to catch any of these players that we've talked about, Gretzky, Lemieux, all that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to play like that for the next couple of years, and even to get close to that.
uh,
So
You see
you
what I'm
I
saying?
yeah.
watched
So
I
you so
watched
you
Gretzky live in Edmonton as an Oiler. I watched him live back in those days, and
There you go.
he's amazing, no doubt about it. But I am telling you right
Yeah.
now, McDavid is better.
And
but
I
when it's
got to
all,
watch Lemieux. I got to watch Mario Lemieux play live as well too, and that guy just made it look so easy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You
Oh
know,
yeah.
and I agree. He's probably the second one down there from Gretzky, but I want to see his body of work before I give my
See,
stamp of
don't
approval
I
on
don't
that.
look at that way. I look at it in I've seen them play. Who's the better? It's like Dominic Hasek is the best goaltender I ever saw stop pucks. Is
Okay, well let me.
Patrick
So,
Waugh's got
so
more
Steve,
wins. Brodeur has more wins. They have a longer record. They have more cups. All of that. I don't care. Dominic Hasek is the best goaltender I ever saw stop pucks. Period. End of story.
I agree. I agree.
McDavid is
I
the
agree with that.
best hockey player I have ever seen play hockey.
but do you think he'll go down as the best hockey player
In
ever
my,
when it's all said and done?
just in my mind, as in the lore of
Really?
hockey, I don't know. In my mind, yeah. In my mind,
I
in
want.
my mind, he already is because he's the best hockey player I've ever seen play hockey. So
He has the potential to be that, but like I said, I want to see his full body of work. I want to see him raise some cups. I want to see him. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I want to
yeah,
do
I
because
don't need to see
look,
that.
you can be the Dan Marino and win every record and score every point and break all of Gretzky's records, but you're not really considered that major guy until you put some championships around your
Lauren
waist.
says he believes he'll get
There,
that.
there's a little bit of that,
He'll
but it's
get
also a team
he'll
sport.
get that goal record. He believes it.
I agree. No, I agree with you, Evan. I agree. It is a
Yeah,
team sport. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
if you want to be considered to be the greatest of all time, you need to be
You gotta
putting
have,
some.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to have some rings.
You gotta have everything. Like
Yep.
you have to have every single thing.
Yep.
Like I just can't. Me personally, I mean, I don't have the same eye test you two have. But me personally, like I just can't say that McDavid will ever be better than Wayne because Wayne's body of work is just ridiculous. Like the dude has
Hmm.
a gajillion records. He has the cups. He has the Conn Smythes. He has what 10 MVPs. Like that's unheard of. I mean, McDavid, like I don't know. In my opinion, in terms of like how forwards go, I think it'll always be Wayne and then Mario, and then I think McDavid will be three when it's all
It's
said and
gonna
done.
take it's
I think.
it's
I
gonna
think.
take that all comes down to lore, right? Like it's hard for the lore to
Yeah.
wear off of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you asked Wayne Gretzky, he'll tell you that his the best player of all time was Gordie Howe. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
but if you asked him who is the better player, him or McDavid, I bet you he would say McDavid. No doubt about it.
Well, he would. He's also a very humble
No,
guy. Like Gretzky's never
but
going to say like, "Oh, I was amazing," when it's like basically walked on water. Like, come on
yeah,
now.
but you're not humble if you're not accurate either. You can be like when you like somebody with you ever meet those people that are always like putting everybody ahead of them, and you can just tell that really what they do we're looking for is for somebody to say, "Come on, that's ridiculous," whatever. I Gretzky's humble in a way where he knows where he stands in the hockey world, and he's willing to admit it that he is one of the greatest of all times. But he's so humble. You're like, wow, that's a really humble way of saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
but
really,
McDavid will get to 100.
I think he was the most. I think he would tell you that McDavid physically and in the hockey mind and everything is better than he
Okay.
was as an athlete. I do believe that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good like conversation to have right now because I was thinking that like this year I'm like, man, McDavid is just like torn it up. Like a hunt, like he'll get to let's just say how many games does he have left? Like 5 games left. He'll get to 100. I think he'll finish at like 102 or something like that. It's just crazy that he can get to that threshold in a 56 game season. I think they said in a full season he'd be on pace for 140, and in this day and age, that's unheard of.
Yeah,
That's like next to impossible.
yeah.
So
Okay.
that's sorry, that
Well,
just got me thinking about that.
yeah, we can talk about that after because we're going to be going to the break here soon. Somebody's giving us the
20
time.
hours.
Avatar's telling us, come on now. He wants to get into our wonderful sponsor here right away because we got to
All
get to
right.
pick. He wants to get his picks in, is what he wants.
I know. I know.
That's what it's going to be. We're going to be nailing picks.
I
But
know. All right.
nobody had 4-1. You had 5-1 Steel. Pretty darn close.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
That's one for me.
yeah, 5-2 Bill T. Bill T was around the target really well today. He
Right.
was
I did
kicking
pretty close on the Flyers Pittsburgh game too. I picked 7-1.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah, I didn't notice that for some
I
reason.
wasn't that
You
far
weren't
off.
that far off at all, actually. Yeah, it's pretty
Right.
impressive. Okay, so we're going to take a little break here for a word from our sponsor. Go grab all your dogs, get them around the there. I'm sure they're going to want to see this. Actually, maybe you don't.
Keep away from Michael
You
Vick.
might not want to do that actually, because then you'll have to take them. Because if they do get a gander at what this is all about, they're going to want to be there in a heartbeat. They're going to be whining all day. All right,
I'm telling you.
it's true, man. I'm telling you,
It's true. It's awesome
I'm getting
stuff,
a
man.
dog just so I can go here. Okay,
And my dog goes to this
right?
place.
Yes, it's a cool place, man. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to take a bit of break. We'll be back for your picks.
Other daycare options as well for the people looking for a little less commitment. We do an hourly care where you can drop them off and just pay by the hour. We also do a day stay option, which is great for the dogs that prefer human friends instead of making friends with other dogs. And then we have a traditional daycare option as well if you're looking for the occasional outing for your dog.
Wow. There you have it. a full-service groomer, a daycare program, and an indoor and outdoor pool. What more could you ask for? Sure seems like CCC Resorts has everything covered. Remember, DOG, depend on God.
Hello, everybody. The technical difficulties on the commercial again. I'm sorry about that. Okay, we are back, and
Got a lot of games on the
we do
docket.
have lots of games. We got to get right at her because it's going to be.
Let's do it.
And we got a whole bunch
All
of
right.
people to talk about it. So you guys can banter back and forth while I'm doing picks. This is going to be great. I like this. I like this three-person
There you
thing
go.
going on here.
Yeah.
By
We got
the-
three brilliant minds.
By the way, we'll get some hype in the chat for E-Money doing a bang-up job here. He's doing fantastic for his first
Yeah,
time.
man. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
Oh, this is
Thank you guys for having me. I've been itching to get on. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
well, my afternoon is very free. I got
There
lucky
you
that
go.
my work was basically a half day and did all my work in the morning. So I was
Awesome
ready to talk some
sauce.
sports in the afternoon. Thank you guys so much.
Cool,
So we're
cool.
ready to do some predictions for tonight.
Yeah, man. Hey, everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please let us know what you guys think. All the great stuff that you guys talk about and all the great things that you guys have to say lets us know how that we're doing. So please hit the like button. We got 11 people watching, only 4 likes. Come on now. We know you guys like this stuff. Come on now.
Tell all your
Yeah,
friends.
if you like it.
All of them. Every
If
single
you
one of them.
don't like it, then I suppose don't. But
Tell your parents
be
about
very,
it.
be
Anything.
very odd to be watching this and not liking it at the same time. But if you don't like it and you're watching it, we love you too. It's all right.
That's right. We don't care. We like it
Fine.
too. We welcome all
Yeah.
guests.
Just don't hit dislike, all right?
All
Okay.
right, here we
Yep.
go. Game number 1, Dallas Stars versus Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa Bay.
Stars versus Lightning. I have not. I believe it's supposed to be Vasilevsky versus Saros. Cooper has a way of waiting to the last second to tell you who's going to be in net, though. He likes to
Probably.
play around. If there's any coach out there that you never know who might be in, it's him. He's been throwing in Gibson
Yep.
every once in a while, and you never know.
Exactly.
McElhaney could be like Vasilevsky could be actually out on the ice, and he could take him out, put McElhaney in like he's that way. It says Anton Hudobin and Vasilevsky. This is a huge game for Dallas. Huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's do or die.
Oh no, Ottinger. Ottie's going to be in for Dallas. So that's
That's what I was
That's
going to
it.
say. I think I saw Ottinger in there. Look, if Dallas can't win this game,
yeah.
right, then it's all over for them.
Yeah, it's
Because Nashville's playing Columbus. Okay, and Nashville is 4 points ahead, and Dallas only has 1 game in
Yeah.
hand.
This,
Yeah.
So if it's not that, Nashville can clinch tonight if they beat Columbus in regulation and Dallas loses in regulation.
really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes.
I saw the same- Yep, I saw that too, Steele. I saw
Yep.
Is
that.
that
Yep.
close, eh?
So if Nashville wins in regulation and Dallas loses in regulation, then Nashville's in and it's all over for Dallas.
Yep. I saw that too. And I actually thought about a week or two ago that Dallas was going to get in over Nashville, but
They look like they were gonna.
yeah, they looked like it because Nashville was kind of slumping for a while, and there was all that talk about them being sellers at the deadline, and then they went on
That
a
didn't
hot
happen.
streak. Yeah, and then they went on a hot streak. I'm like, oh, okay, they could possibly
They
get their way in the
cranked off
playoffs.
12 wins. They cranked off 12 regulation wins. They
Yep.
did not lose the 12 games in a row they cranked off this year.
Yeah,
So that's what put Nashville back up into 4th place over
Yep.
Dallas.
and they're going to lose to the Hurricanes in round 1. I'm already going to
Probably.
I'm already going to say it right now.
Yeah,
But
right.
with that being said, so speaking of Dallas and Tampa, I'm going to say Tampa wins that 4-2.
Okay. Avatar is at
I got
4-1.
all that. You guys
I'll
just
put
keep
it in
on.
here, too.
Oh, you got all
guys
that.
keep talking.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
take care of this stuff here. This is what I like about
Oh,
this.
okay.
You guys can talk about the games and all.
Well, we need your pick.
Yeah, I'll do.
we need
I'll
your
do
pick.
Mine. I'll do
Your
mine.
pick matters, Steve.
I'll do mine.
Yeah, right. We need your pick, man. All right. Yeah, Tampa Bay for me. This is a game that I want to see if Tampa Bay can reach down and play this game and beat Dallas. Okay. This is this is going to probably be one of the games I'm going to probably checking out tonight. Is this one here? Along with the Rangers and the Washington game
Ooh, Rangers and
because the
Washington.
goat's going to be calling that game with Perlo, so I got
That
to be
game's gonna be
watching that game. All
awesome.
right.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of fights.
I'm going with Tampa Bay on this one. I'm going 5-1.
Ooh, that's
5-1.
possible.
Wow,
Yeah.
And
really?
even scary, Tampa hasn't had Kucherov at all this year. And they say he's supposed to come back for playoffs.
Yep.
Stamkos is still hurt, right?
He's skating.
Well, Stamkos is hurt every other day.
Yeah, but he's skating.
Yeah, they might
So-
just save him for playoffs.
I guarantee that's what they're going to do. I guarantee it. Guarantee
Oh,
it.
he's all.
Because they only have
Tampa's
4
scary.
more games left.
Yeah, he's
Right?
doing contact now, I guess, or something like that as well.
Yeah, I saw that he was skating.
Tampa's a scary team.
Jeez, man. The best goalie, the best right winger, one of the best centers in the league. All right.
The best defenseman.
Okay, yeah, all right.
We got a lot of good stuff.
I'm telling you, man. There you go. So, all right.
We
got everybody's. We need
I haven't
Perlos.
did mine yet. I have I don't like. You know how I've had trouble with Tampa Bay this year.
Yep.
Yeah, you underestimated them the other week. I remember you said they weren't all that good.
Well, no,
I
they
was
just
like,
haven't been playing well. Like they've been winning in ways that you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe I
I
misheard
have
you.
a feeling this is going to be like 2-1 Bolts, or I could even see Dallas winning this because the Tampa's dropped the like. Dallas is going to come out hard here. The first,
But this is in Tampa Bay,
I
though.
know, but this is everything for Dallas, man. You can just hear the coach revving them up for this. This is like a playoff game for Dallas going against Tampa,
Yeah.
who's been pretty much just kind of whistling through all season. But it has looked like
Pretty much.
they've been getting in playoff mode the last couple games.
Yeah.
And I think
Tampa Bay has.
I think
Yeah.
Cooper's really going to say, like, this is an opportunity for Tampa to put a stamp on Dallas for a while, to really
Agreed.
to beat them down, to say, you know what, you're not making the playoffs. You're not making the playoffs, and you're going to always remember it's because of us. That's as
right.
a coach, that's what I would be saying in the room right now. Let's have these team remember that Tampa is the reason why they're not making it this year. Yeah.
Perlo for coach.
Yeah.
Perlo for
Perlo.
coach. Yeah, man. All right. Okay. Moving on and moving up.
Before we go,
We've got some Canadian
we got
teams.
some new,
Okay,
we
go
got
ahead.
some new people in here. So all you got to do is tell us what the score is, who's going to win, and you get points. Hockey News Reports isn't here today, but he's going to. He's got it all. He does have it all the points all done, and we're going to do a playoff round and stuff like that. It's a whole lot of fun, but that's it. Okay, let's go to the.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
I am pumped to do playoff picks when that comes around.
Cool. Yeah, man. All right. Are we ready to move on now?
Yep, Seal's got 4
Do it.
goals, but
All right.
next game.
Okay. So the next game on the docket is Montreal versus Ottawa in Ottawa.
Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians versus.
Canadians 4-2.
Well, now,
I'll type that in the chat too.
yeah.
Ottawa sucks, and our Canadians can clinch tonight, right?
If they, let me look, they are tied with Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So they are 10 points ahead of Calgary, so they're already in.
And
Montreal and Winnipeg are already
I
in.
have
It's just a
I
matter
have
of
a
seeding.
feeling Cade and Primo is going to be in that.
I'm here to tell you, I'm not picking Montreal.
Yeah,
Ooh.
No, I'm not picking Montreal. I'm picking the Sens.
yeah. It doesn't.
Although I do think Montreal can go on a deep playoff run. I think they're a wild card team, a dark horse.
You do? Yeah.
I've been saying it all year long, and before the season started, I was saying Montreal they're gonna surprise people.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Okay. They're either going to finish 4th or 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
And if they finish 4th, they're probably going to play Toronto. And if they finish 3rd, they're going to play Edmonton. So no matter who you slice it, for Montreal, I would not want to be Montreal playing in the playoffs. Because I guarantee to play Toronto, that's going to be a quick series. And if they have to play Edmonton, I think that's going to be a quick
But,
series.
but Toronto loves to lose in round one.
I know. I'm going with Ottawa on this one. I'm going 3-2 overtime.
OT. OT. Yeah, Avatar has that same score. Serrano has 4-3, and Steele 3-2. Habs OT. It does feel like an OT game. One thing I gotta mention, I did notice today, Shabbat is injured for the rest of the season for Ottawa. That's a big loss.
Ooh, that's a
That's
big.
Okay.
their best
Yeah.
defenseman is out for.
Yeah.
But there's
Bill says that Jake Allen. Bill says that Jake Allen is unconfirmed for the Habs.
yeah, I
So
think it's going to be Caden Primo, and because I think the Habs play Toronto tomorrow. They're on a back to back here. This seems
Carey
like
Price?
Carey Price is injured.
he's hurt.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
behind. How long-
Montreal plays Toronto tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah,
In
How long is-
Toronto.
they could over
In
Price-
Toronto,
they could overlook this game a little bit.
which is why I picked Ottawa.
Yeah, I got Ottawa too actually.
Oh, he has concussion. Wow, I must have been on a rock there.
That's all right, my man.
There's so much going on.
This is the next game. Here is your game, buddy.
no, I'm still putting in this stuff here for the Seattle.
Okay,
Seattle
so
is 2-1
Joe-
2-1 Sens.
Right. Lauren has Habs win.
Who's still talking about the Rangers, Lauren?
No, Lauren said Habs
yeah, I know,
win.
but he also said, "Oh my God, they are still talking about the Rangers." Was that us? We weren't talking about the Rangers anymore, were we?
Well, yeah, they're the next game coming up.
Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about the Rangers. Okay, Montreal Canadiens won't beat the Leafs. Okay,
Won't beat the Leafs. I agree, John.
I don't know about that. I'm with Evan on that. Nothing surprises me about the Maple Leafs in the first round of the playoffs.
See, every year. Every year. I picked the Leafs to win the division before the season started because they're a regular season team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It is
Okay.
hockey. You never know with hockey.
I'm taking 3-2 Senators. I just have a feeling Montreal's going to overlook this game because
I
they're
agree.
playing
All right.
Toronto the
Yeah.
next game. So
Yeah.
that's
So now
Maybe
the NBC game of the week is the Washington Capitals at the New York Rangers. Panarin is out for the rest of the season. He's going to miss the last couple of games here.
yeah.
And we all know what happened with the last game. And the Rangers are out there on the outside looking in. Everybody's that's already in and qualified for the East is already in. So this game doesn't really mean anything to the Rangers, but it does mean a lot to the Capitals. Okay, they're 2 points back of Pittsburgh, and if they want to stay in the race and in the hunt, they need to win this game in regulation or in overtime. It's not going to really matter as long as they get to 2 points out of this one here for sure. I'm looking for potentially New York to have a revenge bloodbath, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking for that in the first 5 minutes, and then I think Washington's just going to squish them. It's going to be like 5-1.
3-2 Caps.
There you go.
We did talk about this the first couple minutes of the show, but
Yep.
yeah, 3-2 Caps. It'll be a good game. Very exciting. Hopefully, like 3 or 4 fights thrown in there.
You know what? This is going to be one of those games where I think the referees might have something to say about this game.
Yeah, it might have to be real tight. Well, we looked at him wrong. That's a 2-minute minor.
Yeah, right?
Oh, gosh. But you know what? Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little excited.
I think the Rangers are going to go. We're going to run away with their tail between their legs. I don't think there's going to be anything happen tonight. And they're going.
Although I do hope.
What's that?
I'm sorry. I said I do hope that for the good of the game and for the game to get more eyeballs on people, that this turns into like a big rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Like if these two teams, like if the Rangers did qualify, that would bring in so many views because there should be more people out there watching hockey. And the Rangers are an original 6 team. They're very popular. Caps are like one of the few teams that ESPN talked about because of Ovi. So I don't know. I think this could possibly snowball into something good at the end of the day.
Joey Serrano picking the Rangers.
Yeah,
Oh.
so is Bill T.
There's some Tom Wilson haters in this chat.
And Weichel.
You know what? The goat said that Tom Wilson should be spitting teeth or having teeth for dinner tonight. So
I agree, but like I said, they don't have anybody to do it. Now, I heard they were going to bring up some guy from
Yeah,
the
I got my Wilson jersey. I'll be rocking this baby tonight. Where's the cup patch?
I
There you
heard they were
go.
going to bring up some guy from the AHL, some lug from the AHL that was,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
then
yeah.
maybe that's what they'll do, and that's good. That's what they should do because as it is right now, as their roster is now, they can't. What are they going to do?
They have nobody. They have nobody to do anything about it or anything like that. So yeah. All
Not
right.
really, no. My
Here
turn.
comes. Here,
Mine.
did you get your pick in?
I'm doing it right now. 5-2 Caps.
Two
3-2
counts.
Caps. That's gonna be. I'm pumped for this game.
Yeah.
I love Tom Wilson too. I think he's one of my favorite players. I think he's great.
Yeah, Tommy.
I think he's great for the game. Although I didn't, I have to agree. The suspension on the hit on Carlo is that he can't do that. He just can't. I don't think he did it
Yeah.
on purpose. I don't think he meant to do that. But you can't do that. So
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna go after him tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a 3-on-1 fight, just three of them just ganging up on Wilson.
if they bring
yeah.
that guy up from the AHL, Wilson and that guy
They
will
sh-
go, and then that'll be it. It'll be over.
Yep.
They should have an octagon in the middle of the ice during intermission. Like, all
There
right,
you
get it
go.
all out
Ding,
there.
ding, ding. All right. The next game on the docket is a very important game for a Nashville Predators team. They're playing against Columbus at Columbus. Nashville needs to win this game to stay in the hunt.
Oh,
They clinch if they win, right?
JP's
Yes.
in the house. JP, you got a
They have to win.
7-pointer today with JP. 6-3.
Oh.
Caps. JP had a 7-pointer today, remember?
I'm gonna say the Preds win this one. I'm gonna say 4-1 Predators. Blue Jackets are done. Overrated Tortorella is gonna leave after this year. He might go to Seattle. Him coaching that expansion team, but I think the Preds are gonna win that one.
Wow. Okay. I don't see Tortorella going to Seattle. I don't see that being a fit with a bunch of rookies and a bunch of first round or a bunch of draft picks. I don't see that being.
I'm
a
just
fit
saying it's a
there.
possibility. I'm not guaranteeing.
Well, anything's a possibility.
If I were Seattle, I would go after Gallant or Galan or whatever, however you pronounce that last name, because he took Vegas to a cup. And I don't think Vegas should have ever fired him,
I agree.
even though they're
Right.
still really darn good. If I were Seattle, I would go after him in a heartbeat.
With this game tonight against Columbus, that gives Nashville 54 games played tonight. That leaves them with 2 games left. They can clinch tonight if they win in regulation. They are 4 points ahead of Dallas, and Dallas has 1 game in hand.
And it's
Okay, but they're 4 points back.
it's Merzlikins versus Saros too, right?
Yeah. So if Nashville wins in regulation, then it's all over for Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Game, set, match, Mario for Dallas.
So can I have my 15 minutes of Tortorella now?
No, you only get 4.
4 minutes.
Only get 4. Ready?
if I'm
I got the stopwatch.
you know full well that if I'm Seattle, I'm all over Tortorella. I don't see any problems with him. We're young players. He turned LeCavalier into a beast. He brought up a lot of young players in the Rangers organization. I would be all over it, and I still think that it's very possible that Kekalainen does not fire him. That's all I got to say about that.
Wow,
Kekalainen's a
You
brilliant.
did that in less than 30 seconds.
Kekalainen's a brilliant hockey mind. He knows the value of Tortorella. So.
Well, he doesn't seem like he's been doing some very brilliant things of late in Columbus.
Who? Kekalainen?
Yeah.
He's just the problem he has in Columbus is that one thing that I got to say that wasn't brilliant, I suppose, was getting Panarin from Chicago when you knew you weren't going to be able to sign him
Because he was gone.
he was going to be gone for sure. He
That's what I mean.
wasn't lying to anybody. Panarin never, pulled the wool over anybody's eyes. He told everybody
He didn't want to play in Columbus.
I'm going to New York. Period. He was going to New York.
Yeah.
But the way he looked at it is we got a small window here in Columbus. How often are we going to be able to get a player like that? We'll give it a shot. Sort of like what the Raptors did in basketball, with
Yeah,
yeah,
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, it
yeah,
panned out for them because they won the championship.
yeah, but you got to take those risks in order for it to pan
Right?
out or not pan out.
Right.
If you
And
don't,
boy, I don't think it was even 24 hours after they won the championship. And he's like, all right, thanks, guys. See ya.
Yeah, I noticed that
I'll be
too.
back for my ring. Right. So see ya.
He
Thanks.
just
every
ditched them.
everybody knew he was going to go because he wanted to
I
play. He
know.
wanted to play for his home team, right? So
Yeah.
it made sense.
Yeah.
Cheers now too, so. All right. Nashville all day on this one.
Bill,
4-3.
Yeah.
I'm with Bill T.
Totally need to go catch the Flyers.
No!
Oh, Steele, how would you like that?
No.
He hates
Please
it.
no.
He
Please
hates
no.
it. He hates it. He hates
Please
it.
no.
That's why I love it.
Please
I love
no.
it. I love it.
Please no. Please no. Please no.
What about Todd Reardon?
Oh no! I can't wake up! I can't wake up!
Todd Reardon. No, definitely not. Oh my god. That would be
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh my gosh! Stop!
Mike Babcock.
Stop! All right, just stop.
Mike
The only one I
Babcock.
want is Rod Brindamore. That's the only one I'll accept.
I got 2-1 Preds, by the way. What do you guys got?
Okay.
E-Money's got 4-1 Preds.
4-1 Preds.
I have 4-3 Preds.
Columbus is donezo. They have nothing to play
Okay.
for. Tortorella's ready to get on out of there and go to another team in the fall.
Packing his bags. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get everybody? Did you get
Preds
everybody?
will be scary good when they get Askarov and net. Yeah, well, yeah, we talked about that a lot during the draft that year. I think so. I got everybody.
Right.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Okay, cool. All right. Next game is Anaheim versus St. Louis.
Oh, well, I already know what I'm picking.
At St. Louis.
In St. Louis. Yeah.
5-2 Blues.
Blues versus
If St. Louis-
Ducks.
Yeah, if St. Louis wins this game, they clinch. I think they only need 1 point because they have 3 games in hand. So I think they only need 1 point in this. So even if it goes into overtime and they lose in overtime,
Yeah.
I still think they can do it because they have 55 points and Arizona has 50.
Yep.
But Arizona only has 3 games left, where St. Louis has 5 after tonight.
Yeah, St. Louis is going in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and I think they're going to win this game tonight too. I watching them play Minnesota the last couple of games, man. That series has been awesome. Those games have been way cool to watch. St. Louis has really been finding their game. Okay, getting their players back, and they've been really finding their game. Now with Tarasenko back, that's been really great for them. Bennington's been playing well, you know what I'm saying? And they played against Minnesota really well the last couple of games. So I like St. Louis in this one all day as well. I'm going 3-1.
Oh, look at Serrano.
Yeah, Joey, go!
7-4 Blues.
Lauren even said Ducks win.
Lauren is taking the Ducks? Oh, really?
Yep. Oh, man. That's bad. If Lauren's taking the Ducks, it's bad.
Oh, Ducks suck.
But wait, Mercer's taking the Blues, so I'm all good.
Yeah, Mercer.
Right? If Mercer as long as I pick the same teams that Mercer picks, I'm good.
Mercer's the pick goat. 3-2 right now because he won the championship.
Yeah, for last month. Cool. You got everybody?
Getting everybody. We're getting more and more people in here. Holy smokes. Okay. Whitechell, he says he doesn't like Tortorella. Wow. Yeah. A lot.
I'm on that wagon too, Weichel. I'm on that wagon too.
I love Tortorella.
Doesn't matter for me. We got Peter as the coach.
I love Tortorella. He's not my favorite coach, but I love him as a coach. Barry
Okay.
Trotz is my favorite. But
I'm really liking Barry
Brind'Amour
Trotz.
is getting up there too.
I'm on all my eggs are in the basket of Brindamore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Call me a homer. I don't care what you want to call me, but that guy just knows how to coach a team. That team is ready every single night. They outwork you. They out-hustle you. They out-hit you. They out-block you. They out-shoot you. That team has been on fire, man.
Yeah.
I'm all down with Carolina, all that. So, all right.
Yeah, Brendan Moore's
If
a
the
good
Blues
coach.
don't win tonight, they don't deserve to make the playoffs.
And Brendan Moore likes Star Wars, so that's an extra point for me.
I'm gonna say 4-1 Blues. And what
Okay.
do we got? Steel, you said 3-1, right?
Yep. 3-1.
Blues. I think we got everybody now.
All right.
Seattle, BLT, yeah, JP. Okay, anybody new in here? We got a lot of people in watching. They're just watching. They don't want to put the picks in.
Yeah,
They're
man.
just watching.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
But we got 50.
Please come
We
back
got
and check us out.
15 people watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people picking. So if you, all you gotta do is say what the score is and what the team is and all that stuff like that, and put it in there and tell us.
But the key thing is that you have to come back
Yeah.
tomorrow to get your pearls of wisdom necklaces,
Yes. And your
right?
bracelets and your ring. Oh, we just got some.
I want
We got
money.
some.
Oh no, we got signed Evan, we got signed money necklaces too,
Yeah. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna
right?
get. Also, I got a new one coming in. We're working on. It's gonna be the Perlo helmet. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, there you go.
The
Whoa.
All right,
helmet
good
O
deal.
Perlo. So it's gonna be the same color as the Golden Knights. I love that. That is freaking awesome. The Golden Knights.
Man,
That is. It is so crazy. That's why I love it. I just freaking love it. Uh,
man,
It
it
was
doesn't have.
too close. It was too close to the Army. It's too close to the Black Knights from the Army. That's their team,
oh, okay.
right?
Oh, is it? Is it?
So to me, I was a little thrown off by that because it sort of kind of looks the same as the Army team. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, I mean, I like the colors, don't get me wrong, and I like the cool mascot and everything that they're doing. It just reminds me a lot of the Army team, that's all.
Somebody asked, does Keith get any love? Yeah, I think Keith's doing a good job in Toronto. You guys think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's
I mean,
considering he has.
he's winning he's winning regular season games. He's going to probably win the North.
Yeah, he's considering they, they can't underestimate how their defense still isn't all that great.
Yeah.
He's had goaltending issues to work with and stuff like that. I think he's doing good. They,
I think so
that
too.
team's playing
But
hard.
then again, we thought the coach was doing pretty good in Montreal, and look how that ended.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
let's get to
All
the
right,
next.
Vegas and Minnesota.
This is gonna be an awesome
This
game
is
too.
this is the Vegas
Ooh.
at Minnesota.
Versus Wild.
Golden Knights and Wild. That's a juicy
Yeah, I'll be
matchup.
watching this right after I do the show tonight do the Rangers
Ooh.
Washington game. I
This is
Ooh.
love.
this is always must see TV right
This
here.
is what hockey's all
Anytime
about.
Vegas plays, yep.
This is what
Mm.
hockey's all about. So we were just talking about that. I, for one, like the helmet. It's great for kids. The
Yeah,
kids
I
love it,
agree.
right? It's
No, I
great for
agree.
kids, right? Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's why I like what the Seattle did, and they came out with the Kraken, right?
yeah,
Like that's just going to be so cool
yeah.
to see.
Yeah, the Kraken's cool.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Their jerseys are gonna have drip too.
Oh, are they?
I think so. Anyways,
Yeah.
Knights and Wild. Gosh, that's 50-50 for me. And they both have done good in their last 10.
Bill T sometimes just takes the last score
All right.
and gives it. A
I'm gonna say Knights 4-3 in OT. That's what
Okay.
I'm going with.
Okay.
That's gonna be a fun game. I might have to peep that towards the end.
Oh, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to be peeping that game for sure.
Yeah, I got you, Bill T. You didn't have to put it again, but that's okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
What did you say? E money.
I said 4-3 Knights in OT.
4-3 Knights. Vegas OT.
Man, I really want to pick Vegas. I really, really want to pick Vegas. I really do. But
Then do it.
no,
No.
because I've watched Minnesota play St. Louis really well the last couple of games. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be in Minnesota.
And Minnesota beat Vegas last game too.
Right,
And
exactly.
They came
So,
back to win that one.
yeah.
Breaking
so-
news: Gosselaar suspended 2 games.
Oh, brother.
Uh,
Whatever.
I gotta
Yay!
take it.
More
And
more
Carlos
great
the free
news.
man.
Yeah, right. More great
I'm gonna
news.
have to.
Gazas Bear barely touches somebody, gets 2 games. See, it just proves my point right there. All right, I'm going Minnesota on this. I'm gonna say 4-3 overtime shootout.
Ooh, that could be possible too. Didn't they have a shootout about a month ago? When those two teams played each other.
I can't remember, man. That was too many games ago.
Yeah, that was a lot. I mean, I mostly watch Caps in the regular. I've been to like other games a little bit here and there. I just have so much going on. But when it's playoffs, I'm like, give me some
Well, I
juice.
tell you
And
what, man.
all that.
Yeah, man. Vegas has been. I've watched quite a few of their games this year,
Yeah,
especially when they play against Colorado. I watch those games because those games have been really good, and I really like the Vegas against St. Louis. Those matchups have been really good too. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Minnesota on this one for tonight. So, did you get everybody, Steve? Did you get your pick in?
I'm just waiting to see if anybody. I haven't did mine yet. I think
Hey, welcome, Brian. Welcome,
Brian.
Brian.
We're gonna do. Is it the Jets game next that we're doing, or is
Did
it?
you?
He's asking about the Jets game. Are we doing the Jets game next?
Uh,
Um,
no. They're one more game after this one. So there's one more game after this one, and we'll be doing the Jets.
I think it's gonna be 4-2 Vegas. I think
Okay.
Vegas is going to play much more defensive game after letting Wild back in it last game.
Right.
They're going to be focusing a lot on defense on this game, and
Yeah.
Fleury's going to be in net instead of Laner. So
I was just gonna say because Laner was in the last game.
yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
what's
All
the
right.
next game?
Colorado versus San
Ooh.
Jose in San Jose. This is the other. This is the other NBC game on tonight.
Versus Sharks.
Avs 5-1. I keep picking 5. Nope, Avs 6-1. There we go. I like the number 5 for whatever reason. Avs
Right.
6-1. I tell you what, Avs are a fun team to watch.
Oh boy.
They're probably the team I watch like the second most, just because I've always just I don't know. They play in a cool city too, and they got some good players. So if I wasn't a Caps fan, like if they like were done from existence, I would go to the Avs.
Okay, I could see that.
Even though that's the opposite side of the country, but whatever.
All right. That's all good. I have loved Colorado. They were one of my sleeper teams last year. I picked Colorado and Dallas to be my sleeper teams last year, and obviously Dallas did pretty well. They made
I had Colorado going far last year.
Okay, but this year I'm picking Colorado all the freaking way.
They're gonna
I'm making it to the cup.
I
don't know if they're gonna win, but I'm picking them to go.
But also too, I think we talked about this about a month ago. Avs and Knights round 2 is very, very possible.
Oh yeah,
and the winner of that could win the whole
thing.
thing.
On how they finish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because right now they're 2 points separated, and it doesn't look like unless Minnesota wins the game tonight, then they're going to be tied with Colorado with 72 points. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to come down to the wire here. All right. Vegas had that 10-game win streak and vaulted them to the top, but they've kind of stumbled in the last couple of games here. And now Colorado is only 2 points back. Right. And Colorado has a game in hand as well, both on Vegas and Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. That is I mean, there's a slight chance that Knights and Avs could play round 1, but
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so
second
either.
Round. Yeah, I think that's going to be a second round. But
that's going to be a great second round.
Either way, yeah.
We all want that to happen. That would be such a fun matchup. I would watch a lot of that series and sacrifice sleep. I get up 15 every morning, but
did you get everybody, Perlo?
I'm still writing them down here. By the way,
Sharks 7-5. Jay likes to pick some stuff.
Washington's putting Vanacek in for some reason tonight.
Well, yeah, because Samsonov's an idiot and like just keeps doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really liking
it. V-Tech's our starting goalie in the playoffs. I'm just going to say
I'm not really
right now.
liking it as much now that Washington winning that game, but I still go with them.
V-Tech's been better than Sammy this year too.
All right, I got Colorado.
I gotta be
6-1.
I gotta be missing people. We got tons of people in the chat. You got Colorado 6-1.
6-1.
Yeah, most people are. There's a few San Jose picks out there.
There
Every
is a
time I
few,
pick
yeah.
against San Jose, I'm not doing it. I'm not picking San Jose ever again, ever. Nope, not doing it.
They
Uh,
suck.
every time I pick them, they they don't win. When I don't pick them, they win.
Somebody said Jamie Drysdale's hurt. Yeah, that's the thing for the Ducks. They got a whole bunch of people hurt. Uh, I'm gonna say uh, 5. Did anybody take 5-2? 5-2 Avs. But I gotta
Yeah.
say the Avs have been not the Avs the last little while. They lost to San Jose. San Jose was in it right to the end. Last game. Enough already, okay, Mr. Avalanche people. Let's beat up San Jose now. Let's no more of this.
You heard Perlo. The great
Exactly.
Perlo has spoken.
Yeah. It's going to be the house of spanking for you if you don't win by at least 3 goals tonight. The Perlocopter's heading your way. We're getting Hernandez over there, and you're all coming to the house of spanking.
Uh-oh.
Now we're taken care of.
He's
Now
taking
it's
him back to the woodshed, folks.
yes, sir. You are all going to be.
Oh my
There is
gosh.
going to be blood. Come on, enough already. I can't stand
I
watching
get
great
it.
teams like Colorado flounder around out there against San
Yeah.
Jose. Like, come on.
I'm
Like,
with. Do it already. Make it go away.
All
Okay.
right.
This is one of those teams you should just go plink.
CL is
Perlo's got a
yes,
lot of writing.
exactly.
Perlo, is your hand cramping?
Yeah. Okay. I think we got everybody. We got one more game. Somebody was asking about the
Two,
Jets.
two more games. We have 2 more games.
Two more games. Oh,
We
okay.
have
two more
Jets
games.
and Flames and Kings and Coyotes.
So
So the
Jets
next game
versus
is the
Flames.
Winnipeg Jets. So here we are on your Jets now, and the Calgary Flames. This is in
Flames.
Calgary.
Ooh.
And the problem with this one is the Jets played in Ottawa 2 days ago. So they flew all over 4 hours across Canada to play, and they're not even at home. They're playing in Calgary
Yeah.
after flying, and they've lost
Jets
six.
3-2.
They've lost 6 in a row. The Jets have. So
Have they really?
they've lost 6 in a row. Yeah.
Oh,
Seven.
7 in a row.
7.
Well, they're bound to win a game. I'm saying Jets 3-2.
I don't. Okay. I won't say anything until it's my turn to pick. 3-2 Jets, and it's Hullebuck versus Markstrom. That I know for sure.
That's a pretty nice goaltender
Hullebuck
matchup.
has not. One of the reasons why they're on a 7-game losing streak is Hullebuck hasn't been Hullebuck as of late.
Yeah.
He was an amazing goalie.
Thank you for reminding me that. That's right. The under 18 is on right now. Shoot. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me of that. Bedard, the 2023 going to be Gretzky kind of guy. Anyways, you guys won't get that probably. That's on TSN.
No.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to the under 18 stuff. I want to see the big boys play.
I do.
Okay, this is the last game. This is the last game of the Flames and the Jets, right? And the Flames have got the series. Wait, let me double check here. Let me double check. Winnipeg, Calgary, Winnipeg, Calgary, Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Calgary. It's tie. 4-4.
Okay.
4-4 is the season series.
Avatar's got 4-3 Flames in OT.
I don't see Winnipeg being able to. I think they're going to win their 9th or their 8th game in a row here, or lose their 8th game in a row here to Calgary.
They got to break it at some point.
Ain't going to be against Calgary, I don't think.
It doesn't.
Okay, maybe Toronto does win the first round if they play Winnipeg. Because you don't want to go into the playoffs in like a 10-game losing streak.
Right.
But maybe Toronto does break that curse.
Maybe.
And then loses in round 2.
Right. I got Calgary. Calgary, I'm going to say 4-2 against Winnipeg. 4-2. Yeah,
Okay.
42 Calgary.
I got what I say. I said 3-2 Jets. I think.
That's a good pick.
Elliot, I would go Nashville and yeah, where the heck? I should
Well,
have
we
done
got Jets, Flames, Jets, Flames.
Nashville and Blues. Nashville and Blues, Elliot. Um,
Yeah, we got one more game to pick.
okay, Perlo. I got to do my.
Hey,
Okay,
Elliot's in the house. Welcome, Elliot. Appreciate it.
I'm taking the Flames
Man,
2-1.
We got a variety of people popping in
I'm
and out.
telling you, what we do here is we select the games, and then you select the scores of what you think is going to be the score of the game, right?
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, you got to come back and check us out so you can get the results and see how everything went and win all your Perlo necklaces
Yeah.
and all that other great stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You can get the Perlo helmet now. Soon.
Please
Soon.
hit the like and subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up, folks. We'd like to see that, man. Please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you.
Bedard is unbelievable. He is fantastic. He's going to be a beast. He looks a
Yeah.
lot like McKinnon. A
Yeah.
lot like McKinnon. Almost scary
Mhm.
how much he looks like McKinnon, actually. It's really weird.
I'm going to be interested to see what happens to Calgary this year, especially with the coaching change and with what's going to happen up there in Calgary. Because maybe Sutter's not going to be the coach of the future. Maybe he was just brought in to maybe do an assessment, and then maybe they're going to bring somebody else in. I mean, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
just
know
taking a wild
100%
guess.
either. There's
Yeah.
another place for Tortorella right there. Calgary.
Oh yeah, Calgary. I didn't even think about that.
Let's see. Tortorella and Calgary. That's in Alberta, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's about the furthest away that you could get from the States without actually leaving North America, right?
Pretty close. Yeah.
Okay. Calgary, you hire Tortorella. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I think Calgary keeps Suter.
Yeah, I do too.
Sutter, it depends on whether he wants.
Sutter.
It depends on if he wants to or not. He's old, man. It's possible he came in there just to assess everything, and they're going to hire somebody else. I'm leaning that way, but I would like Sutter. I love Sutter. I think Sutter's great. I think he's good for Calgary
Well, we got some.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
How much time do we got? 10 minutes. We got one more game.
Yep.
Kings 2-1 against the
Arizona versus Arizona, and Hill is in for Arizona.
yeah against Coyotes.
They're in Arizona.
Yeah,
Kings
and Hill is going to be in. It's not Darcy Kemper. It's going to be Hill.
Okay.
They're probably trying to goat them into putting Quick in.
Perla, you got your work cut out for you. Elliot is just firing in his picks.
Oh, Elliot. Oh.
Kings are going to win 2-1 against the Coyotes tonight.
I'll do the last one, and then I'll try to get Elliot's in. If you really want to get your picks in, Elliot, you're going to have to be here. You got to be here, buddy. You know, we love you.
That's all right, man. That's okay. It's okay. We can take care of it this time, but you know what? We'll hopefully we'll see you tomorrow,
Yes.
so that you can check us out and yeah.
Yeah, we got 3 people on here, so I should be able to get your picks in. Elliot.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill T has got
Like
4-2. Bill T has got 4. Oh, Peterson is confirmed. Okay. 4-2 Kings. Who had 2-1 Kings? It was you, right? E-Money?
I had 2 Kings.
2-1 Kings?
Yep.
Okay. Elliot, I can get that wild one in for Elliot. Okay, Serrano just does the opposite of what everybody else does.
Yeah, but he does pretty good though, man. Give it up to Joey, man. He's the man.
He does. He's awesome.
Look, I'm going to say something about this guy, okay? Every time I post something on Steel Flyers All Sports Network Facebook page, he comments. Every time I do anything on Facebook, Joey is there. Anytime we do anything on YouTube, Joey is there.
Yeah.
Joey, dude, thank you so much for what you do,
Yeah.
all of your support, everything that you comment on, everything that you do, man. Thank you so very much.
He's a pretty cool guy, man. He's awesome. He's on.
I know, man. He's our island connection, buddy.
You're gonna make him.
Come
He's our
on.
mascot. Serrano. We got to make him the mascot.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go with Kings 2-1.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah, Kings 2-1.
Nice.
Yep.
Nobody.
Yeah, buddy. If we could high five you right now, Joey, we would, right?
Virtual high five.
Virtual high five, buddy.
3-2 Kings. Now, can you help me get? Avatar's got 4-2 Yotes.
And then JP has Arizona 5-1. Avatar is 4-2 Yotes.
5-1 Yotes. I already have avatars.
Okay.
Okay. I think I got everybody's now. I had 3-2 Kings. Okay, I'm gonna try to get. Oh, Whitechell 5-4 Kings. 5-4 Kings. And now I'm gonna try to get Elliot's in here because he.
Where did you stop with Elliot?
I need his Jets Flames. What do we got? He got. Oh, maybe he didn't do them. Rangers versus Caps.
Rangers Caps. He has Rangers 4, Caps 2.
4-2 Cap. 4-2 Rangers. Okay.
Yeah, 4-2 Rangers. He has Nashville 5, Jackets 3.
Elliot's 5-3 Preds. Okay. Does he have?
Vegas 3-1.
I think I got that one. Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, let's see here. I don't think I see anything else.
So
Oh, Jets 4, Flames 2.
Jets 4, Flames 2.
Yep.
4-2 Jets. Awesome. Got it. Okay. Well, we got
Cool.
7 minutes left to kind of play around here for a while. CL, did I get that? 4-2 Kings.
Did you get that? Yeah. Did you get Brian Wilson or Watson?
CL 4-2 Kings. Oh no, I didn't.
Brian Watson is 4-2 Arizona.
4-2.
Ooh. Thanks for the update there on the Chelsea in the 90th minute.
Okay.
Elliot Yotes 3, Kings 2.
Elliot. 3-2 Yotes.
Yotes. Yeah.
Okay. Now we should be done.
Cool.
Awesome.
All
This
right.
has been
Cool. We got everybody. Thank you, everybody.
It's been fantastic, and we got 5 minutes to kind of play around and just chat. So, tonight, well, I'm again. I predict, and I hope I'm wrong, that the Rangers do virtually nothing except for maybe bring up that AHL guy and Wilson and him go at it, and that's the end of it. I don't think that's the way they should handle it, but I am still blown away that Gorton and Davison got fired from the Rangers. I just cannot believe that because they said bad things.
And
Because they said bad things about Paros. Weren't we just talking about this
you
yesterday?
know what I think it was,
the
though? Do you know what I think?
culture crap.
Yes, exactly.
So what if you said bad things about Paros? I don't like the where this league is going. I've talked crap about the Rangers because of the way they handled it. I'm talking just as much crap about the Rangers or about the league for the way they're handling the Rangers here.
Yeah, because that statement that they put out, I think that's why they got fired.
Yeah, it's exactly why they got fired.
Yeah.
Because they talk crap about Paros.
Yeah.
They said that they don't think he should be the safety guy there.
Yeah. So you don't come out and say that like that in public. That's not how you handle things. Okay.
I suppose, but I still don't think they should have to fire their manager.
But like I said, I don't think you handle that kind of stuff out in the public. That kind of stuff should be behind closed doors the way it should be.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know.
Here's how it's going to go, though, right? Tonight's going to be an awfully exciting game
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I think there's going to be some chiclets flying tonight. At least
Well,
I hope
I think there's going to
so.
be one fight, and if they call up that AHL guy, then they'll fight, and that'll be great. But
I think there'll be a few fights.
I think there's going to be more than one. I think there's going to be more than one. I think basically the Rangers are going to be headhunting tonight.
yeah,
It just feels like that for some reason. I don't know. Now with their general manager and stuff getting fired and all that stuff, that's going to probably really light the fire for them Rangers. I don't know, man. I would not want to be on the ice tonight. I'll tell you that
a
much.
Newhook is in tonight. Oh, that's going to be fun to watch. Alex Newhook is a young rookie for the
Oh
Avalanche.
yeah,
Yeah, he looks that they've been
he does.
bringing him along for a while. He's been killer at college. Ask the goat about him. He's played really well there. That's going to be fun to watch, for sure.
I agree.
But I don't know. We'll see. Like who's going to be doing all this hurt? I don't know. Who's going to be doing all this fighting for the Rangers? You know, Philip Heidel. Okay, let's go. If you want to go, sure. Want to get ragdoll?
Gonna be
Like
interesting.
if I'm
I'm gonna tune in.
Washington,
I'm gonna tune in for the first 10.
if I'm Washington, I'm going to that game laughing. I'm laughing in their face. Like, you guys are wimps. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Go
Yeah,
on. You want to go?
yeah.
You want to go?
Every
Come
time
on.
you skate by their bench, every
Oh,
time you skate by their bench, point and laugh.
oh, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Zibanejad. Yeah. Zibanejad's going to be the one dropping them. Smith,
The
maybe?
only thing that Zibanejad is going to do is make his face be a target for somebody. I mean, seriously, I've never seen that guy drop the gloves for nothing.
Yeah,
No.
I can't picture him as a fighter.
No. Like, that's what I mean. I don't know who in that lineup is going to be dropping them with who. Like, just they're just going to bring up that big guy from the AHL. He's going to fight. They're all going to hold their breath that it's all over because they're all scared. Like, and I would be playing. Tom Wilson 35 minutes tonight. I'd have him on the ice every single time, and every time that just puts his hands out, going, "Come on, come on."
I like what Lauren said. Mika Zabana, jab, 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 jab.
Exactly.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, everybody, for hopping on and watching the show. Really appreciate that. Please hit the like and subscribe. Please follow the Perlo Wisdom on Twitter, and check out E Money. He'll be coming on some more shows here with us, and he's been part of the Steel Flyers All Sports Network. So welcome aboard. This has been your inaugural show.
Yes.
On the Perlo Wisdom thing. So thank you very much for hopping on and for
glad you had
joining
me.
in. Yeah, man. And I'll tell you what, we're looking for an exciting games of hockey tonight, and we're looking for an exciting show tomorrow.
Yes, there'll be another show tomorrow between 3 and 5. And let me say, I loved this 3-person stuff. This was really fun. Hopefully, we can do a lot more of this. I didn't think it was going to. I thought it would be good. I didn't think it was going to be this great. This is fantastic. So
It's been awesome. I'm
man.
glad to be on
next week,
We just have to get your graphics a little bit straightened out, but other than that, we're good.
whatever. next.
What do you all think? People in the comment section, what do you all think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? You like this 3-person stuff? You guys were. Yeah, and by the way, these guys are awesome too. Come in here every day. I think I look forward to this.
Every day.
Whatever's going
Yes.
on with my life or whatever's going on, I just like if I can just make it to my show, everything will be fine.
Now that's dedication.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I just unfortunately don't have that much time to do it, but I'm trying at least once a
Once
week.
a week is
Wednesday's
great.
the best for
Next
me.
week,
Wednesday's the best.
next
for me.
week we should have a whole lot of the prize, Peyton on the radio.
Yeah.
John from Off the Wall is going to try, but man, that guy just works round the clock. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And our regular season awards.
We'll see.
No, he calls games. So we're gonna
Yeah, he
we're gonna
does
put together
everything.
some shows here. We're gonna have some everybody tuning in for all kinds of cool stuff. So thank you all very much for checking it out. We'll let you know when some new shows will be coming out there.
Yep.
So check that out.
All right. that's been our full 42, guys, right? I don't have any more to give. It's been fun. Have a great day till tomorrow, 3 to 5. We'll see you there. We'll see how we did with our picks, and we'll see how many we should have had maybe a pick on how many fights there would be tonight. I say one.
Oh, I say 3.
One.
One. Okay. You guys put it in
All
the
right.
chat. We'll see if we can remember it. Have a great day, guys. It's been fun. Okay, bye.